How do you do? Just a word of friendly warning. I think it will thrill you. It may shock you. It might even horrify you. So if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, now is your chance to, well, we've warned you.
Oh dear. Welcome.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, Dean.
Oh, Dean. Oh, Dean. They got
hey there,
Steven
Dean.
down there.
Oh,
and
no.
they're...
You missed WrestleMania again. Oh, no.
Oh, Dean, they keep telling Steven that he can't, leave prison.
You like our hot take on making a murderer?
Fresh from 2 years ago. Anyway. Welcome.
We're on the pulse of what's hot in the pop culture.
Well, it's not cool if we do it when it's current.
Yeah.
Like, we're like rebels.
Mm-hmm.
We're like,
Yes.
we'll talk about this 2 years
So
later.
we're making fun of the fact that
when
we're
we
lame.
want.
Yeah. Good for Brendan Dassey, though.
Did he actually get out?
No.
Oh.
They denied whatever, and he's.
Oh, they sucked him back in?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Tough titty.
Instead of good for, sorry for. Anyway, welcome to Night of the Living Podcast. Miscellaneous Debris. Feedback edition, though there doesn't appear to be any of that.
Monday night edition.
Monday night edition. I've had one beer.
At 7:13 edition.
Oh my.
I have some tequila in my drink.
Tequiler Jennings.
I have water.
I also have water now.
Life
Water.
is hard. Why is life so hard?
Well, it's because it keeps looking at pornography, even though you're like, life. Why don't you calm down on that? I mean, a little bit is okay, but 18, 20 hours a day, just surfing, JOI.
Is that possible?
JOI.
Jerk off instruction.
Yeah.
Are you just looking at it, or are you pleasuring yourself the whole time, too?
What? It's not me, it's life.
Life, okay.
Life is hard.
So you're being edged by life.
Life is edging itself. I have nothing to do. I'm like, leave me out of it, life. I have my own preferences and sexual picadillos. I don't need to take on your,
It finds
issues.
a way
It does.
to get hard. Life finds a way to get hard.
Does Life prefer Pornhub or like X Video?
That's a great question.
Or X Hamster?
Why'd you call life a he?
Because it's assumed.
Well, because Andy's he. You would refer to life as she. Or whatever you want.
I changed it to it.
But if life is life, then life comes from ladies.
It's like how God is
bellies.
a he.
What
No.
if God was one of us?
It's like how Santa Claus can't be black.
If God
Yeah,
is...
he's white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen pictures?
Ah,
All the
the first time I
illustrations?
saw that Black Santa was on the Cosby Show. And it, like,
Yee.
I know.
Shh, can't say that anymore.
Mhm.
Cosby Show, Cosby Show, Cosby Show.
Bring you the Quaaludes. Anyway, Andy, to answer your question, if life is anything like me, it will use Pornhub and X Video sort of in tandem. If you can't find something on one, check the other.
One on each tab.
I leave X Hamster alone because it's sort of it's for kids.
Well, if it depends on what you're in the mood for. If you're like for homemade stuff, go to X Video.
Yes, agreed.
Professional shit, go to Pornhub.
There's plenty of good homemade stuff on Pornhub, though.
Is there?
Too. Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta look for it.
And RedTube's pretty good too.
X-Hamper.
RedTube, the YouTube.
It's a dirty clothes site. I'm really into dirty clothes.
Yeah.
X-Hamster's got a nice clean interface, though.
Yeah. Well, it's for kids.
Yeah.
Porn.
Is that why?
Please, anything but this conversation.
Is that why the mascot's a hamster to attract the kids? Like, oh, look how
Taking
cute.
myself
They're like,
out
what do we
now.
want? Do we want like a goldfish?
Hey, Mom, because I know you're listening. Remember that my third grade teacher, and I corrected his spelling of the word hamster. It does not have a P in it. And I was a third grader. I was like, Mr. Such and Such, that's wrong. And he's like, well, look at that. You sure are.
Your teacher
sure are
spelled
right.
hamster with a P in it?
Yeah.
He shouldn't be teaching.
Gosh.
Mr.
What
Such and
subject?
Such. Well, at third grade, it's all
it's
just
third
a
grade.
clump.
Have you talked to him in a while?
Third
clump
grade
of third grade.
teachers.
They
That's
don't
tough. They gotta teach 'em all.
specialize. Yeah.
When was the last time you talked to him?
Third grade.
Oh, you should check in.
I should.
That's good. That's good boundaries. Right
He had a
there.
mustache, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Well, it was the
80s.
80s. Anyway,
I did it. I made it end.
Good job.
How's everybody's murder?
It sure is a murder. Took the old mother-in-law to her first radiation appointment.
Oh.
I like to refer to her as Bruce Banner now.
Yeah.
Did she Hulk out yet?
Don't make her mad.
Not yet.
She's been accused of a lot of crimes that she didn't commit.
Oh, but she doesn't know she committed them because that was the Hulk persona.
She's going to fight Sasquatch
I hope so.
one day.
She'd kick its fucking ass, too.
Oh yeah.
5'3",
So,
112 pounds.
When she hulked out, what retained of her clothes? Just the pants or a top too?
Enough. It was very still tasteful. You could still post it on Instagram, if you know what I mean.
You can post a lot on Instagram.
No nipples, though.
No.
And Twitter too.
Twitter, you can
Twitter,
post
you
anything.
You can put anything on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's my Monday.
So that's your Monday. Is that also your Monday?
Well, my Monday was work. Amy was my rock today.
I'm his ride or die bitch.
She is.
You're his Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Ouch! Jinx.
I had a long, hard day,
Just like life did.
just like life.
I'm sorry.
I'm wicked tired, yo.
Wicked tired.
But I had some McDonald's. We had McDonald's together.
What you have?
I had a couple of cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Not too exciting, I know.
Though they're pretty good, actually.
But a 2 cheeseburger meal,
Yeah.
it's just about perfect.
It is just
Yeah.
about perfect.
Yeah.
Little mustard, little mayo, little pickle.
No mayo.
Oh, not mayo. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I meant
no.
little mustard, little ketchup,
Yeah, some pickles and onions.
pickles and onions, and that's all you need.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Mikey B.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's
hold
up?
on. Let me retroactively. Amy is the one talked about Bruce Banner.
Uh-huh.
Freddy is the one that had McDonald's today.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Big Mick.
McDowell's.
McDonald's. So Mikey B, how was your day today?
My day was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you discover a new species of
I did
rodent?
not.
Oh.
No. It was okay.
All right.
Unfortunately, I found out my favorite yoga instructor is no longer teaching yoga. So
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it live.
is no longer
No longer
alive.
with us.
I was right on the
So-
edge of that. Like I was on the edge of my
glory.
seat.
Were you?
You stretched it out like no longer. I was like, what's he gonna say?
It'd be
I
great
also-
if she was doing a pose and she went into her own butthole and disappeared.
Just
Pulled
sucked up
herself
it
out.
like
It's like a black hole.
like a black hole.
We have good news and bad news. The good news is that Sister Sarah has met Nirvana and gone into the ether. The bad news is she was sucked into her own butthole to do so.
Namaste.
You would have to go.
I'll be teaching you a hot yoga class today.
You would have to go into the ether to meet all of Nirvana.
My name is Randy Quaid.
So I'm gonna try to track her down.
Track her down.
Yeah.
You can't. She's up in her own butt.
Yeah. Normally, real life, I don't try to find people on Instagram, but I don't know how else to do it because she was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm
Yoga
willing to-
teachers will be on Instagram.
Yeah, she's there. I found her,
Yeah.
so I direct
Yeah.
messaged her.
Are they just
You
all
know who you
pictures
should-
of her posing?
There's a lot of pictures of her posing. I can share them with you. if
You
you
should
wanna.
you should hire Dog the Bounty Hunter to find her.
Yeah,
But he already
I
found her.
Oh, you already found her.
I found
Okay.
her. And then, unfortunately, I'm having to deal with. Tis the season for Rutten, and
Ruttin season.
It's Rutten season. So
Oh,
Spring has sprung.
spring is sprung.
all those
so
kids
I'm
are
having
rubbing
to-
their antlers against trees.
So I'm having to deal with
Mike, quit swaying.
quit swaying the
No,
repercussions.
you keep your face in front of the mic.
If
right there.
He is
sway-
the mic.
I am the
His
mic.
face can only be in front of the mic. He is Mike. He's
and
Mike.
he doesn't like the Doppler effect.
The mic can sway with you if you want.
The children
You
are
must
rutting.
sway.
Yes.
So lots of hormonal
Territorial, predatory issues. Yes.
Yeah, ooh.
Fun.
I told Mike he just needs to get a hose.
Mhm.
You know who? You know I
Say, "Now
totally.
you two get.
I get it because the geese, the motherfucking geese around the office. So it's the same thing, Mike.
Yep.
Just
and it was a full
fucking-
moon.
Woo.
Is it really?
Yep. It's full
That's
moon.
why.
Yep.
That explains so many things.
Makes people a little wacky.
It does. It's the tides. It's periods.
Periods.
You know, all that. All
Yeah.
that.
All that stuff. All that
Cyclical
jazz.
stuff.
So it's a Monday. It's
Mhm.
Monday.
It is Monday. Moon Day.
Monday.
Much like the tides and periods.
Yeah. I
Controlled
had
by
some
the moon.
McDonald's too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So my digestive system's getting a little overtime work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're
Quarter
working
pounder.
You're working through it.
If you're any,
It's rutting.
It's rutting. It's rutting in there.
That's us.
What?
Andy,
Yes.
what kind of day have you had?
Warm day. It's funny. I was telling Mike not to sway, and I'm swaying.
You little bitch.
I never said I wasn't a hypocrite. I went for my final run today before the marathon on Sunday.
The flying pig.
How'd it go?
Oh, no, the fucking pig.
I got a new blister, unfortunately.
Oh.
Is it in your taint?
Can you get blisters there?
Probably.
Yeah, I guess you can get
If
them
you're rubbing
anywhere.
your asshole along the floor.
You can get
like
a
enough.
blister anywhere you have skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nipples?
It's friction.
I don't have skin on there though. It's all just
Just a raw hole.
it's just flesh.
Just gristly muscle.
That's how much I've run. Just scraped it all
What's
away.
the current
You've got a bionic taint.
weather
You had to have it
forecast
replaced.
for the pig?
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, the weather forecast is pretty nice and sunny, so
Do you want sunny?
knock on wood.
What is
Well-
your ideal marathon running condition?
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
It's actually pretty painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be pelted with meatballs.
Yeah, but you can get all that protein, that extra protein on the way, on the run there.
Yeah.
Just open my mouth and just accept the meatballs.
Just accept the meatballs.
Is it safe to eat the sky meatballs? Like, I don't know that
Is
I'd
it
really
safe?
drink rain.
Well, I never saw the movie, and I don't know if like they have an earthly origin or not. I don't know the origin of the meatballs. Does anybody?
Well, I've seen the movie.
I wouldn't eat a
Remember
meatball.
the
I
book.
just
I think
Came
it
across.
started
It
falling
depends
from
on
the
what
sky.
kinds of meatballs. Like if they're turkey meatballs, I'll spit that shit out.
Turtle,
Turtle, I don't
They're
know.
vegan.
It has to be beef.
beef,
soy.
It's vegan beef.
beef and
Pork
pork.
meatballs are pretty great.
Are they just meatballs or they have sauce on them?
Sauce.
Oh, they have sauce.
Have none of us seen this movie?
I've seen
I've
the
seen
movie.
it.
And
Well, I don't remember.
Yeah. And then it's followed by Jello and pancakes and
would you
And-
eat sky food?
There's gummy bears.
Yeah,
Gummy
like
Gummy bears.
Skyline.
I eat Scott food. Depends on what the food though.
Oh, if it was raining Skyline chili, it would just look like hot shit coming down. Biblical.
Ooh,
We always manage to come back to Skyline Chili.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
love this town.
kind of
But
cheesy.
I wouldn't eat Skyline by itself. Are there noodles coming from the sky too?
And the Tabasco
Yeah.
sauce.
Well, that when it's raining real hard with spaghetti noodles, like it just looks like a cartoon of rain where they draw those straight lines.
But you know.
But it's really spaghetti.
You know when it hits you.
And is there cheese?
And the
too?
cheese, yeah.
I need
Cheese and onions.
I like onions. I like a 4-way.
You're just
Five-way.
you're being real particular about the weather. If you don't like the weather in Cincinnati,
Just wait 10 minutes.
Well, it
wait 10
changes.
minutes, it'll change the
Yeah.
cheese.
Just call up Mark Twain and he'll say something witty.
Yeah.
But yeah, same. Yeah, I would eat sky food.
That's disgusting. Of course you would. Kelly,
Yeah.
how's your moon day?
Well, it was okay. It was real good at first. I went and had lunch with Elise while she was at work. We ate some Thai food. I had some rangoons, some mango curry. Yeah. It was delicious. Thai iced tea. Shout out to Thai iced tea. It's a great drink.
I'm really, really, really fighting the urge to do an impersonation of a Thai iced tea right now.
Oh, don't do it.
I want you to.
It would come out like 3 different kinds of racist.
Yeah, I want you to, but
Is it
I know
okay?
you can't.
Is it okay if I give you permission?
I need
You're not from Thailand.
You need-
I need an Asian and a
Asian.
black person to give me permission. Sorry.
Well, here's the thing, though. Ice-T is a public figure,
Yeah.
and his voice is out there.
So wait, I can get permission for the Asian portion of the impersonation from Andy, and Ice-T, the
I
permission's
just don't
implied.
want this.
Yeah, it's fair use.
Yeah, I see.
It's
Yeah,
comedy or parody.
We've done it before, like Olak Wen.
We did it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did the John Mulaney iced tea version. So you go ahead and do it.
Hey, you enjoying that strawberry chicken? That's terrible. I told you it would come out 3 different kinds of racist.
You were two in your head. You're
Well,
two
I
in your
wouldn't say
head.
it was super racist, but it sounded like Ice-T when he was like 12.
I think there
Yeah.
was too much build up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also
Yeah.
sounded like if iced tea was Jewish.
Let's
too.
workshop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll workshop it. We'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, my day was okay.
Yeah.
You know,
You know.
it was actually kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Well, Mondays are annoying.
Yeah. Fuck divorce. Fuck.
Fuck it.
I mean, not fuck it. It's great. I'm excited. I can't wait to throw my divorce party.
Ooh.
That's a real thing, by the way. Everyone
It
that's
is a real
listening,
thing.
if you can make it here, I'm not going to announce the
You can
date
make it
or
anywhere.
my address, but if you can manage to somehow show up here, follow clues on Facebook and on this show, and if you can manage to show up at my house when I throw my divorce party, everyone is welcome.
I'm afraid it's gonna be real like house party-ish. It's gonna be crazy.
It is going to be crazy.
Like a kid and play house party.
Shit is the house might explode.
Well,
Everything will turn blue.
I'll tell
The
you
whole kitchen.
from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya, who was in I Know Who Killed Me, which we just talked about last week. She threw a divorce party for Cynthia and Phaedra because they were both getting divorced.
Oh.
And
Congratulations to them.
Phaedra was just disgusted with the concept. How dare you celebrate the breakup of a family? It's disgusting.
And it was her party?
No, she threw it for... It was being thrown for her.
So it was a surprise divorce party.
It was a surprise divorce party.
I don't feel like that's the kind of thing you should surprise people with.
Well, you shouldn't surprise divorce party someone. But it doesn't have to be the breakup of a family. Just two people who don't want to be the fuck around each other anymore.
Yeah, no, I think it's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. As a disgraced comedian once said, no good marriage ends in divorce.
There you go.
Who said that?
Louis C.K., right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like why wouldn't you celebrate the end of the thing that was making everybody miserable? Are we supposed to just stay together? Phaedra, bitch, check yourself before you wreck yourself because you got fired.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Fuck you.
You just can't hide it?
Just fucking can't hide it. I cannot wait because it's still dragging me down.
Yeah.
So fuck that bitch. Fuck being married to her and celebrate.
All right.
Anyway, so everybody, we're in a party mood. Everybody feeling good, happy, positive.
Partay,
Yeah, we got good vibes.
per se.
Scooching around the table.
Life is so hard right now.
I'm holding on to my mic stand like a weirdo. I don't know how I got into that. But anyway, let's... does anybody else have any fucking shit to say?
Anything going on in the world that we need to do? Avengers.
Talk about the Golden Skate Killer.
Oh,
right?
yeah. The Golden Skate Killer.
I got a brand new pair of roller skates. Stab.
What's his
It turned
name?
out it was Melanie.
The Golden State Killer.
Yeah.
Originally known as the East
Iran.
Area
Yes.
Rapist or the original Night Stalker or even the Visalia Ransacker.
How many did
turns
he?
out.
What was his victim count?
50 rapes, 12 murders.
Wow, that's good.
That's a lot.
You mean that's high?
So that's a lot.
Good. It's good for a serial killer and criminal.
Oh, I see.
It's good for his stats.
I just read the...
If you have a fantasy serial killer league,
Yeah,
You
those
want
are-
him.
you
Those are-
choose him.
Those are Hall of Fame statistics.
I just read the fabulous I'll Be Gone in the Dark, which is
Michelle
came
McNamara.
out. Yeah, Michelle McNamara.
The late R.I.P.
And was really good, but it ends with they don't know this guy. I mean,
Is this Patton Oswalt's wife?
yeah, you know, this was completely unsolved, and then bam,
Solved.
they catch him via
They say they caught him through DNA, like ancestry sites, right?
because people upload their DNA profiles or give permission to post it, and that was one of the things she talked about in the book too.
Oh, Shelby just
Things
did that.
I'm
She's
just going to
gonna-
send him a
she's gonna
slide
be
with my
arrested.
jizz on it.
You think so that's like 23andMe stuff? Like, is that they're using that information to...
Because you can just upload a DNA profile, and she knew law enforcement was doing that, but they weren't getting any hits. And
Okay.
she does talk about it in the book as something that it was being pursued, and it apparently worked because they get a hit for a dude. They find out, it's probably a relative of this guy. Let's watch his relatives, and this is sort of what I've heard. I don't know how true all of that
Does he get like the
but-
23andMe report that's like you are 10% European?
Golden State Killer.
Yeah, and you are 1% Golden State Killer.
I don't know.
How many
I mean,
people
it's
are
a
they? Is that going to be a
proclivity
line
towards
item?
serial killing.
Could we get like that added? How many serial killers are in your history? Like,
Dude.
How far
that'd
removed
be
you are from
cool.
like George Lucas
Like
or
6 degrees
Amadeus
of- yeah.
Wolfgang Amadeus?
George Lucas or Henry Lee Lucas?
just
No, this isn't just
No,
for serial
anything.
killers.
you just wanted to. Oh,
you could just put one line of Kevin Bacon on everybody's report
Yeah, you're only...
and then work out from there.
He's like...
yeah, they could give you your Kevin Bacon percentage.
Kevin Bacon is the cradle of civilization. Also, North Korea and South Korea.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Donald Trump.
Well, except I fear what's going to happen is
It's
Uh-huh.
all a
they're going to give
ruse.
up their nuclear weapons. They're going to be like, all right. And then he's going to be like, let's go take all this stuff now.
What's
They
stuff?
got no... well, exactly. But
Just to
No,
fuck with them.
seriously, some people are like tossing his name out, like he should win the Nobel Prize for like brokering these talks.
I will light myself on fire.
No.
brokering.
Yeah.
Don't do that. It's a crazy world right now, Amy. Don't do it.
I won't say who said this recently, but 2 women I love more than anything in this world said,
Laverne and
Said-
or Shirley.
let's go assassinate him and then go out Thelma and Louise style. And I was like, if you bitches do this, I would love that. They're just 2 women I love. I'm not going to say who it is.
You're like, listen, I don't want you to die, but if you died in that cause, I would memorialize you.
I
I'm
got
not
bummed
saying
out
they're not the
because
women who gave birth to me and my husband, but maybe they were.
I was in the gas station, and you know how they have gas station news?
Oh, yeah.
They said Shania Twain was a Trump supporter.
Yeah, what the fuck fuck,
I don't know that I
bitch.
even
That
care,
don't
but-
impress me nearly at all.
Oh, Amy, nice.
Everybody made that joke.
Oh.
Did
Yeah.
it? Is that?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I want you to do me a favor.
Okay.
Next time, like when I'm like, Amy, nicely done,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to say that other people said it first. You just take credit.
But then the listeners are gonna be like, "This bitch thinks."
I
she
heard
came
it
up
from
with
you.
It was your idea in this moment. In this moment,
I heard it from you.
in this moment was your idea to use it.
When I use it later, I'm not going to give you or them credit.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
She did. She stepped back on that. She was
did.
like, "I was misunderstood."
Because she was like, "Holy shit, my
fan base.
my gay
Yeah.
fan base is gonna light me on fire." And I'm
The
like,
bitch was just
"Because
on Drag Race too.
You deserve it. You
Listen,
can't-
Yeah.
listen, celebrities. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You do what you want. You have every right to say whatever you want. You should do what
Kanye
you
out
want.
there.
Everybody does what they want. But I want you to think carefully the next time you decide to open your mouth about anything politically charged, because you just probably shouldn't.
Well, you know what I think about is
Say whatever you want to say.
I said-
just be
I
prepared
prefaced
for
that.
your
I prefaced it.
consequence.
Say
I don't-
what you wanna say.
Don't just shut up and dribble. I want LeBron James to say what he wants to say. I want
Say what
Shania
you wanna
Ta-
say.
but just let me know where not to care and spend my money. Thank you.
But
Right.
just say what you want to say. But like, look at what's.
Well, it's not like you've been buying Shania Twain albums anyway. so-
Every other week, I buy another copy.
But again, I don't understand.
Twice on Thursdays.
Why you see what happens to other people? You're like,
Right.
oh, Rob Schneider really like blew the world up when he said that he was a Nixon supporter, like a neo-Nixon supporter. And
I didn't know that.
I just made it up.
Oh,
Rob Schneider is actually pretty conservative. He's a Trump supporter too.
I would never tell anybody don't ever think about if you feel it, say it.
Yeah.
And then to that person I say, then you accept the consequences of what people have to feel about that.
Well, that's really all I'm saying is think about what you're about to do.
Can we use this to transition into a conversation about Kanye West Reanimator? Has anybody heard about this?
no.
It's a novel. I think it's like Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Oh, I thought
With
maybe
Kanye?
Chuck Tingle had
With
broken
Kanye.
out.
And you know what? I've always liked Kanye. And here's what I'll say about Kanye right now. That's fine. Then I don't have to. If you're so into Donald Trump and you think what he's doing is amazing, then I know where not to spend my attention.
Well, before you shoot that load too fast, Amy, I
Yeah.
want to point something out about Kanye West.
He's got an album coming out.
No, he's not a real
And-
human being.
True.
He's not nothing. There's no reason to even listen. Everything he says is just. He's just vomiting out whatever he can say,
Word salad.
just to be in the
Oh,
news.
so he's the David DeCoteau of people. He's not a person.
He's not a person. I
It's-
mean,
it's not a movie.
He is a person in the most physical and biological sense.
Did anybody see
It's
the
not a
Ender's,
movie.
Ender's Game movie?
No.
I didn't see the movie.
No.
Book's one of my faves.
Well, everybody-
I love that book, and Audible just recently is because I was thinking about this whole thing. Audible just I saw on Audible that you can get they did a live reenactment of or a live telling of the Ender's Game story, and I really love that story. But I remember all the controversy that came out with Orson Scott Card, and I don't know, like, you know what, you're entitled to your opinions, but you're absolutely going to take me as a fan. I'm not attacking your character or anything else, but
Yeah,
I have a hard time.
Yeah, I'm attacking your character. If you believe in that shit, then you're not a good person.
Is this your Orson Scott
You're
Card?
right, Andy. I'm struggling with that with the
But-
Roseanne show because I'm loving the shit out
I
of
am
that.
too. So
Yeah.
here's the thing.
She's not a good person.
It was always easy for me to judge people who were into Woody Allen because I didn't care about I don't fucking like Woody Allen movies. So I'm like, you're bad if you watch that. But now I have lots of problematic people that I love their output, right?
Well, the thing comes back to hashtag IDWIW.
and
Watch
the
what you
Cosby
want.
Show is fucking amazing. You can't tell me it isn't.
It's a part of my childhood.
You know,
yeah.
pick and choose what you. This whole idea of you have
Yeah.
to all or nothing. You pick or choose. Like there are some people. I'm like you. Woody Allen. Fuck him. I don't care about his movies.
no.
I'll watch Roman Polanski all day long and not feel guilty about it for a second. I don't care.
As long as I can make sure in some small way that I don't give him too much money or any money at all.
We hold artists to a completely different standard than we do anybody else that we enjoy the output from.
Well, what about like Chick-fil-A? I still don't eat a Chick-fil-A sandwich without feeling guilt. You know,
It's
and for a
fucking
long
nuggets.
time,
I
for
do
3 or
too.
4 years, I didn't eat.
Like I said,
I had the same thing. And
Yeah.
now I enjoy a Chick-fil-A
I ate it
sandwich.
during the controversy. I never, like I said, I never said I wasn't a hypocrite.
But
You're not a hypocrite.
You have low self.
I felt okay once the old man died. When the old man died, I was like, I can eat. I'd never had it. And I was like, all right, now I can try Chick-fil-A.
I won't go in a Hobby Lobby.
He's dead.
It's a sticky wicket. I just think that there's, you just have, I guess as long as you're being cognitive of it, of what you're doing and what you're supporting. And when somebody says something really shitty that I disagree with, I'm definitely being more mindful of my choices, whether or not I support, right, or make money go to these things. So.
Right. There's some dirty fucking grip on Infinity War that's probably a huge Trump supporter.
Well, that's the thing. There's no.
But goddamn if I'm not going to see that movie 8 billion times.
We can't anymore because Movie Pass fucked us over.
I'll figure it out. It's the kind of movie I will figure it out.
Live in your world. Stop worrying about what other people are doing.
You're right.
The last thing I want to say about this is when it comes to garlic bagels, I'm all about that lender's game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I haven't had in a long time? A knish.
I don't know if I've ever had a knish.
What's a knish?
Michael
it's a
Chiklis,
bagel
the
stuffed
knish.
with mashed potatoes.
I've never had
I've
that.
never had a knish.
I've never had a knish.
All right, I'm gonna take you out for knish.
Do we have to dress up like New York City police detectives?
You don't have to.
Would
You
eat it
might
on
get
the
a free
street?
one if you do. You should eat it on the street, and you should breathe real heavy through your nose so it whistles
Yeah.
while you're eating it.
Put on a trench coat.
Whistle
Yeah.
while you work.
Yeah.
Whistle while you twerk. So,
Love what you love. Do what you want to do.
yeah. Anybody else got?
Be
any-
mindful.
Be mindful.
Good for Kanye for saying his thing and for forcing people to take a minute to think.
I'm just saying, and I can't.
I don't know.
I
I
can't
think
take anything he
I'm
says
kinda
seriously.
with that.
It's
Yeah,
just,
I know.
I've never taken him seriously.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's
It's just-
super talented.
It's all Google.
I love his music.
Sure.
But he might as well be a computer generating random music.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, that's some good music, but it's spitting out a lot of crazy shit too. But I'm just going to take the good music.
Yeah.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both.
He's a computer.
Aw.
He's a computer.
He's a computer.
And I think I want to read Kanye West Reanimator. He uses his rap to bring people back from the dead.
I don't want to. There's no way that's well written.
Does he have? He doesn't have anything involved with it, does he?
No, he's not.
He
involved
wrote
with
it.
No, he didn't write it.
Saint wrote it.
You know what's funny?
What?
H.P. Lovecraft hated black people.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
He hated he hated Jews too, didn't he?
He hated everybody.
most people.
Yeah.
Any immigrant.
How do you like what? How do you know that?
Oh, it's all
He
over
wrote
the
about
place. He wrote
He
about
wrote
it
about it.
frequently.
Red Hook
talked
is
about
kind
it.
of about that.
Read many of his stories. All the good ones.
I was trying to. I have a friend that was getting into H.P. Lovecraft, and I was saying, there's a lot of racism that goes along with it. He's like, well, how do you know? And I was looking up the Wikipedia, and there was not a lot of clear.
His correspondence. I mean, Shadow over Innsmouth is all about the dangers of race mixing.
Mm-hmm.
Red Hook is all about how he hates
And-
all immigrants.
And question, Kelly.
Wow.
Tolkien was apparently a racist too, right?
I don't know about that, but as much as I love H.P. Lovecraft, super racist. Tolkien, I'm not sure about. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, probably.
I've heard there's a lot of coded stuff in.
He might have been anti-Semitic. I don't know that.
We'll talk about it after the show.
Freddie's forcing everybody to look at the cover of.
It's a
Kanye
pretty great
West.
cover, actually.
It is a great cover.
Reanimator.
It's a good likeness.
Yeah, he's got is that Jay-Z's head in the bowl there?
Oh, is it?
I'm
my
certainly
eyesight's
all
not
for
super
more
great.
people of color in the horror world. However, this looks like hot garbage. But I never read Pride and Prejudice.
Oh yeah, that's
zombies.
Jay-Z.
Yeah,
It wasn't that good.
So what is he's wanting to direct it or just be an actor in it or?
Somebody made it. He has no idea it exists.
No, it was by this guy Joshua Chaplinsky.
Oh!
But anyway, yeah. He's got correspondence.
Yeah.
In fact, there's some he married a Jewish lady for a minute.
Did we whip back to Tolkien?
No, H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh, Lovecraft, yeah.
Because I don't have any information about Tolkien's maybe racism.
I can find out while you do this.
I don't know. This whole thing is a little upsetting because I'm I go back to was it Meryl Streep that did the acceptance speech and really, or I don't know what she was accepting or getting an award, and she really went after Walt Disney because her friend was in the movie and.
Oh, but she didn't bring up H.P. Lovecraft.
No, she didn't. But I mean, you go
oddly
back
enough.
and as you educate yourself on.
I was just hoping that
these
that's where the
things.
story was
Like
going.
what Amy said, if you enjoy their stuff, you can forgive a lot of stuff about that person.
Right.
Yeah, but don't forgive it in real life.
But you think about it still, right?
Yeah.
No, if Walt Disney turned out to be cooking babies and eating them, I don't give a shit.
I mean, I would definitely give a shit.
I wish it wouldn't happen.
I wish it wouldn't have happened. And you know what? If anybody thinks it's okay, I'll tell them sternly it is not.
I'll just be like, it was a different time, Amy.
Back in those days,
It was acceptable to
that's
cook
how
these
you
babies.
that's how you fueled your little backyard train. You
don't know.
threw a couple babies in it.
I always think about the re-release. I always thought it was cool when they re-released the Looney Tunes DVDs. Like Whoopi Goldberg was on the beginning and did this nice conversation like before you could watch the movies because they were releasing them unedited from the original versions.
let's
and
not-
she was talking about like how it was a different time.
Don't
and,
water
like,
down the past, like show it.
But you see it, and she just, it's not right, but be mindful it was a different time. And I kind of try to take that approach when I'm struggling with something.
Yeah, I don't think about things too much. I do it.
Same.
The Tolkien racist thing, I think, is
Raisins.
because
Tolkien
raisins. I think it's because some white supremacist groups try to co-opt his writing and they find meaning in it, and then they try to say that he was.
Oh, yeah, I've never read anything that he was racist. He did like Conan, though.
Isn't this
Speaking of Conan,
Silmarillion? Isn't that supposed to be like a metaphor for stuff?
No.
Okay, whatever.
White people.
It's the Bible of Middle Earth.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, if it's a metaphor for anything, it's the Bible. But it's not like biblical.
Bible's bullshit.
The Bible is bullshit. Anyway.
All right, let's move on.
Let's
So on too much.
great show, everybody. We'll talk to you next week, listeners.
All right, you ready to move on?
Yeah.
Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something is happening.
The people it kills get up and kill.
Remember, human beings are their food.
I have a mask. I'm going to read news. I'm not actually going to read news. I'm just going to say news.
Say news.
Just the word news.
It's sort
Everybody said news.
It's a second hand. I really.
Kelly's an official prop comic now.
Oh, look at you.
Look,
That was me squeezing a squeezer.
Rainbow suspenders just appeared on you.
Yeah.
Wait, but Freddy's the one wearing suspenders.
Oh, ew. So, first bit of news, Kevin Feige.
Heard of him, love him, worship the ground he walks on. Thank you for Infinity War.
He's a Marvel employee.
Yeah.
And he spoke about the future of the Marvel MCU and mentioned that they are considering going in a horror direction. It was left up for speculation. Now, the writer of this clickbaity article, and if you're a writer of clickbait articles, listen to me.
I'm glad you are
Some
able
of you
to
might
feed
be.
your kids.
It's not real. It's not real writing, and usually it's bad. If you are one, do better.
But I'm a sucker for him, though, because I'm dumb.
Oh, I read them all too,
Yeah.
but then I'm like, you're dumb.
I'm gonna
Anyway,
tell you this right now. People are like, why do you like Twitter more than Facebook? Because Facebook's full of clickbait bullshit.
but I do get to read a lot of lists.
Yeah.
So the person writing it was like, why do they want to do this? They released that on what was the one with the teenage kids, and it was
It's
like
not out yet. New Mutants.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It's been
Where
pushed back.
They're like, it's gonna be like a horror. It doesn't look like. Listen to me, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Marvel owns a lot of things. My hope is that we get Vault of Dracula and Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
There's also Blade and Man Thing and shit like that, but I really want
thing.
to see Vault of Dracula, Werewolf
Okay,
by Night.
what is a man thing? Is it like Swamp Thing?
It's like
a lot like Swamp
It's not really fully feeling your feelings without thinking you're gay. That's a man thing.
Amy.
It's a man thing you wouldn't understand.
Amy.
Amy's going to be appearing at Bogart tonight, so get your tickets.
Bogarts.
I would love to see Doctor Strange fight Dracula. I did their work for them. There you go.
Doctor Strange versus Dracula.
Doctor Strange versus Dracula. Vampula. It's you own the properties. Just fucking do it.
The properties?
The properties. You own the properties. Anyway.
Vault of Dracula. Give me a little
Do
mini
Marvel Zombies. Why
mini
not?
excitement.
Dracula. I forgot about Marvel Zombies. That'd be great.
Why not?
Why not? You could even do that
Ooh,
as like
I
a Netflix series.
Badly want to do Infinity War spoilers, but I will not.
Don't.
So this writer just had
I
a
haven't seen
problem
it.
with the horror genre in general?
They were talking about how like the property that's already been touted as like being more horror bent is like people are complaining about it. And
Hasn't even come out yet.
And they didn't seem
Oh,
to.
so they're complaining that they took a horror spin on something that's not horror?
Yeah.
Okay.
People were complaining. New Mutants, pushback. People have been complaining about it not being horror enough. It being, not enough of a superhero movie. People who have all they've seen is this itty bitty little trailer.
Well, we know about that. And
everybody's made their mind up. But that's the way these go.
Why was it pushed back?
I don't know.
And I would love to see Man-Thing.
Mm-hmm. I can show you Man-Thing right now.
I can't remember if Man-Thing or Swamp Thing was first. One of them was first.
I think
is that just lazy writing, Amy?
Man-Thing might have been first.
Man-Thing. My name is Man-Thing.
I got a confused look at the comic book shop because I was trying to find Animal Man and it was mixing up with Plant Thing, so it was Animal Thing and Plant Man.
Thing?
Yeah.
There's a Plant Thing?
Yeah.
Man-Thing?
Yeah.
May of 71.
All right.
Swamp Thing,
you have
illustrated by Bernie Wrightson, though. That's
Swamp Thing.
Animal Man's really good.
July of 71.
When it got rebooted.
So who came first?
Man-Thing by 2 months.
There you go. Marvel wins again.
The Man-Thing came first.
But again, as I just mentioned, but I don't think anybody heard, Swamp Thing was basically created by Bernie Wrightson and some other.
It's not very polite.
So.
Keep saying Man-Thing.
Man-Thing. Let's see. My Man-Thing. Anyway.
Turning your underwear inside out to get another day out of them. Such a Man-Thing.
Ladies.
Amy, what's your Twitter handle now? You're in those Twitter comics.
To get you some
I'm waiting for you
elbow pads.
I'm waiting for you to throw out some Amy
pads.
Schumer jokes that you stole from her that she stole from Kathleen Madigan.
Everybody leave Amy Schumer
No,
alone.
I
like Amy
won't.
Schumer.
Fuck
Listen,
her.
I don't think she's a
dying.
good stand-up.
She's dying in the hospital.
Oh, and that's all I
right
care
now.
about.
But she didn't kill anybody. Calm down.
I'm just talking from a stand-up comedy point of view.
I'm just talking.
She'll be dead soon.
Is she in the hospital?
What's wrong
She
with
just
her?
did an Oprah.
She has a really bad kidney infection.
Aw.
Are you for real right now?
Yeah, she just got married, on her honeymoon or something. I think.
Well,
she
I'm
had to
sad
end up
for
in the
that.
in the ER, and she's hospitalized.
I deleted the Oprah.
So way to beat up on a
podcast.
hospitalized lady.
Listen,
Here, no, the one with Amy Schumer. I was like, you know what? I don't think I need that one.
Listen,
you don't really
Oprah's
like her.
Super Soul Sunday conversations are available as a podcast. Do it, live it, love it.
also,
Engage.
I didn't say she should die. I said she stole
Well,
jokes.
she's gonna. So
But I deleted the Amy Schumer one because I'm really only looking for people with true
Something to give.
spiritual research behind what they're saying.
Gotcha.
I only have so much time in my day, and I have
Wasn't
50
one of-
billion true crime podcasts to get through. So you know what, Amy Schumer, delete.
Gotcha.
Wow.
I kind of liked it.
I still like Amy Schumer.
I think she's a fine person.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
Inside Amy Schumer
Her
was
show
really
was
great.
genius, yeah.
Her
Except
second
for the ones that
season
she ripped
was
off
not
other
good.
It's
people.
okay
Yeah.
not to like Amy Schumer. I don't understand what this backlash against the backlash is.
I mean, a lot of the bits on her show were also ripped off.
Well, I'm sure they were.
stand-up
She had a team of writers.
bits. Yeah.
She's dying.
So we can't not like dying people?
You should be nice to dying
We're
people.
all dying.
She's not this week.
I'm just
We're not all
saying.
dying this week.
You're going to be real salty if that happens.
Yeah, that would be bad.
I throw her comedy in the garbage. Anyway,
No, I would love to see Marvel take on horror because they've done everything else I've asked of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
this was the first thing I said when I heard about the MCU, and they were like, "We own everything." I was like, "We can do Dracula."
So, Kelly, what else? Is there anything else in the Marvel?
Well, there's
Marvel,
Blade.
Yeah.
Obviously,
You think they'd go back to that? Well,
they should.
Balade.
Balade. There's Morbius. I either want to say Mobius or Morpheus. It's Morbius.
Flo, Morpheus, Flo.
Yeah, slow through Morpheus.
There's Obesitron,
Obesitron,
the fat robot.
Yeah, he's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are a bunch of others too, like
Seems
smaller.
like a waste of parts.
You know,
It seems like DC
Does.
and other comics have the thing on all of the horror comics.
yeah, and but Marvel, like it's mostly stuff from the 70s.
Yeah.
You know, but just use it.
Just use
But
it.
did Marvel do any anthology, like the creepy comics or anything like that? Did they do any anthology horror stuff?
Probably. I don't know. I mean, I haven't delved into
Jones
it,
in for a new anthology.
but they probably have something. And they've probably done things of that nature.
I have no doubt
Yeah.
that anything these motherfuckers try to do will
Doctor
be
Strange versus
fucking
Dracula.
amazing.
This is the easiest fucking thing in the world.
And I didn't. Oh, never mind.
It can happen right now.
I just want to just spew out Infinity War
I need
spoilers
you
so
not
hard.
to, because I haven't seen it.
I almost did
neither.
it at Bob Evans the other day.
I haven't even seen Black Panther
And
yet.
I told the waiter, I'm like, oh my God, when you walked up, I was about to say an Infinity War spoiler. And he's like, I would have killed you.
We were.
That's kind of harsh.
We saw The Quiet Place, and some guy tried to spoil it in the bathroom for me.
He did try to spoil it in the bathroom.
He was trying to spoil it in the bathroom.
My neighbor did spoil. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I had to go to the hand blower, because he couldn't keep it inside of himself.
So you were trying to get your hand job done?
Yeah, well, anybody that's seen The Quiet Place knows. I learned from that movie. You got to find something louder.
Speaking of Quiet Place, it should be called an overrated place because it was okay.
Oh, that was Quiet Place? Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
It was good. It wasn't as great. I think the hype machine got my hopes up
that's the
too
problem.
much.
Yeah.
But it was entertaining, but Andy did point out a lot of flaws in it that made me have some second thoughts afterwards. But I was highly entertained.
I'm a lady full of hearts. I wouldn't live in this world very well.
Mike was like, "I like that movie." I was like, "No, you didn't."
There was a book called Marvel Comics Group Presents Chamber of Chills.
I really like that
there
title.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Marvel.
That should be a Netflix show.
Anthology.
Marvel Zombies should be a Netflix show. That should be a Netflix show. Dracula versus Doctor Strange should be a huge tentpole movie.
We are available to cameo in that movie.
I'm going to write it as soon as we leave.
You just let us know. We're available for cameos.
It's going to be the easiest thing in the world. Hi, Elsa.
Elsa, what do you think?
I'm going to get Benny Seabatch.
Kisses.
Elsa's too busy giving you kisses.
To fight Dwackowa.
She seems pretty excited about it.
Yeah, she does.
She loves Dracula.
For a dog that doesn't know what he's saying.
The dog vote is in.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange versus Dwackowa. Anyway.
Dwackowa.
Dr. Acula. And Doctor Strange.
It is not a spoiler.
He's in the same medical practice with Doctor Strange in the beginning.
Yep, and they just keep passing each other.
He's like Doctor Strange. He's like Dr. Acula.
He only sees him at night.
Yeah.
This is not a spoiler. Doctor Strange is in Infinity War.
Well, he's in the trailer, so okay.
Yeah.
Has there been a porn parody already with Doctor Strange? I mean, it's in the title already.
Chew my own fingers off.
Probably.
My other bit of news that, again, I read and I'm telling you secondhand.
Newsy bits.
Is that Guillermo del Toro...
I'm sorry, who?
Elmo de Melmo.
He did it, Andy. Let him do it.
No, I was fucking...
Let him say
whatever you're about to say is not going to happen.
DeGarathon
has been... Well, he's not directing this, but he is producing it. It's Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Yeah.
Being directed by the guy that directed Troll Hunter. He's a Scandinavian fellow.
I like Troll Hunter.
And this is greenlit.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be happening.
Greenlit.
Neat.
Is it like multiple stories or one story or like a wraparound story and then a little stories? Wait. You don't know.
Guillermo del Toro is producing.
Amy, shut up.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is going to be directed by that fellow who directed Troll Hunter.
Here's what I need. I need the credits, beginning and end, to be done and they need to hire the illustrator.
Yeah.
To be sketching
he
it.
Probably will be, or he'll do it himself. He likes to sketch things. Not
it
the
needs
fellow
to be the exact way.
That'd be awesome.
On a related note, they are working the Are You Afraid of the Dark movies in development. Expected to be released on October 11 of next year.
I'm much less enthusiastic about
that. Boxing Day?
The writer of Stephen King's It, the most recent Stephen King's It, is the one who is adapting this for the big screen.
Cary Fukunaga?
No. One of the other writers.
He dropped out of it.
Is he
pretty
Canadian?
early on.
Gary Dauberman.
Dauber?
He worked on Annabelle Creation.
Jeffrey
or
Dauber.
Dobbins.
Yeah.
I feel like I was too old to get into that.
Same. I passed Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I watched it.
Me too.
I passed it way over.
I was all about Snick. Listen, you know what? I tapped into my inner child.
I babysat my cousin and we'd watch this.
I was a couple years younger than you, though.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the Jack Black movie. That was kind of fun.
That's Goosebumps.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I went back and rewatched. It's on something that you can go back and watch it.
It was on
Hulu.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon.
I don't know if it is anymore.
It wasn't good to go back to.
It's not great to go back to.
Yeah, just let it live in your past.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're an adult now and you're like, well, I always wanted to try that, don't.
Well, also you got to keep in mind this is just a framework for storytelling. It's not really like they're remaking.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but when you're dealing with something like Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, those are legitimate folklore.
Yeah.
Right. And I think
retold.
I'm excited about that.
As a kid, you could always appreciate when something was dark because you didn't get much of that. That was always something kind of cool to see, like, oh, this thing's granting wishes and it's not a happy, super cool ending. It's an awful ending and it's for kids. It's not patronizing. I dig it.
The kids are dumb though, so I can't really
so dumb.
argue for them.
Dumb and delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Eat children.
Super delicious.
Oh my god.
A little cilantro, some onions.
Cilantro makes them real fresh. It's just like, aromatic. These fucking kids.
Don't say that.
No, don't.
You want it? Space.
No.
Oh, we know that is wrong. Don't have to tell us that is wrong.
Eating children?
Don't say the word fucking
kids.
and kids.
Oh, I see. Yes, that too.
Fucking kids.
Fucking kids.
Intercourse
Bad.
kids.
Is bad.
Fucking kid fuckers.
I'm glad we put that out there. Now people know where we stand.
This show
we
is
are not for fucking kids.
This show is about standing up.
I'll be brave. I'll say it. I will not tolerate any talk of fucking kids.
Speaking of,
doesn't matter what you say.
When are we going to get a Shirt Tales movie?
Right?
What?
Shirt, not duck.
Shirt Tails.
What is Shirt Tails?
Shirt Tails.
They're little creatures that lived in a tree.
They lived in a tree and they had a flying car.
Yeah, they had shirts.
Then why are they
but
called
no
Shirt
pants.
Tails?
They had no pants, and they the Hardys put out little stuffed animal versions. You remember?
Yeah,
I had 2 of them.
I'm thinking this is our missed opportunity for
Bogey,
a reboot.
Bogey was the little orangutan.
Mm-hmm.
Was this a horror cartoon?
No, it was a Saturday morning cartoon.
They were like the Care Bears, kind of, except they had like a mission control, like Justice League.
It was like in the Keebler Elf tree.
It was like a cross between Care Bears and Justice League.
And Keebler Elves.
And Keebler Elves.
Because they lived in a tree. And
or
operated
the Berenstain Bears.
Or the Berenstain Bears.
How do you say it?
Berenstain.
As
in help me scrub these
Berenstein.
Berenstains out.
I love
Berenstain.
I think you can say it however you want.
Berenstein.
Bauenstein. I don't have any more news.
All right.
Does anyone else have any news?
Infinity War was so good.
Yeah.
Everybody earmuffs right now.
Seriously, though, I do have part of me wants to just constantly be spewing out spoilers because I need to get the feelings out of my body.
Scream him into a pillow.
All
Can't
right.
you say him to Freddie? He saw it
Yeah,
also.
we saw
No,
it.
because we've already talked about it all, but I need more.
Can you say it to Andy? He's also seen
I saw it with her.
Do you remember that when that
But not
thing
in front of me.
happened? In that thing, and you were like,
You haven't
"Whoa!"
seen it?
No, my neighbor did spoil one thing about it because
Don't
not
do
in
it
a
here.
mean way. Oh, I'm not going to.
Okay, but
He's
tell me
not.
after.
It wasn't a mean thing,
Oh.
but it was just like,
My
And
body is rejecting the secrets.
and it. The thing he told me, like, I was like, all right, well, I probably could have guessed. I mean, okay, no big deal, but he didn't mean it. He was just
Was
trying
it a big?
to,
I mean,
I don't know because I haven't seen the rest of the movie.
We'll talk about it later.
All right.
But that you can't really say anything else other than yes, that did happen, or no, that did not.
can I say something? It was like 2 hours and 45 minutes. It went by quick.
So quick. I was mad.
Wait,
I was like,
that
"Are you
long?
serious?"
You sure it was that long?
Yeah, it's like 240, 245.
Wow. Didn't
Yeah.
feel like it.
And I was angry about the length, and then we got in there, and I was like, "More, please."
I really enjoyed Rampage.
I'm glad
Then
to
she
hear
looked at me halfway through and she took her sunglasses down. She said, I think I'm going to like it here.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good summer. Rampage. Did anybody else see Rampage?
that. Not
No,
yet.
not yet.
It's so fun, you
Yeah.
guys.
Let's do a quick springtime movie roundup. We saw Quiet Place. We said pretty good.
Yeah, I like.
Did you say it was great?
I liked it. Yeah. Listen, I absolutely can see where you guys are coming from about like the hype was a bit much, but like it was really well acted. There was some real actually, there was like a moment of tension that kept happening that really was only kind of half-ass like dealt with, and I kept waiting for it to become a problem over and over again, and it didn't. But I kept thinking it was going to, and that kept me invested. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We saw Black Panther. We loved it.
I did not see Black Panther.
Oh,
Black
if you,
Panther's
go to,
fantastic.
if you go to MoviePass, they have your history now. All the movies you saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I saw Game Night. That was really, really good.
Yeah, I want to see that.
All the Jay Bait fans.
I love Jay Bateman.
JV!
You saw I Love Dogs, too,
I love
didn't you?
dogs. Super cute. Amy would hate it. She would,
Oh,
poke,
yeah.
Was it
The-
was
the
it as
trailer
good
made
as
me wanna-
Fantastic?
she would poke her eyes out.
Was it as good
I'll
as
stab
Fantastic
myself.
Mr. Fox?
I'd like Fantastic Mr. Fox better because things happen to dogs, which I don't like in this movie.
What
I know I should get over that because, I eat, animals.
You do what you want.
Yeah.
We saw Love, Simon, which was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that was really good.
awesome.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Ready Player One was just okay. It
But
was good. It was
yeah,
fun.
it was
Still need to
really
see
fun.
that.
It was super fun, but
Yeah. It's not like a great complex. It's not a complex movie with a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's very simple. Good guy versus bad guy, 1980s kind of thing.
Rampage,
Yes.
I thought was great. I'll watch it again and again because it gave me everything I wanted. The fucking CGI Mwah.
Are there call outs to the video game?
A couple. It wasn't like.
Does anybody eat somebody like out of the bathtub?
Is there a naked
That's what I
lady
was thinking,
showering?
the
Is there a naked
shower.
lady showering?
Not those parts are not, but there is. I don't want to.
Does The Rock end up in his underwear at some point?
Oh, hold on. I got to think about it. Maybe, but no. But one of them does eat a person in the manner.
I love it.
But it's. I want to explain to you how good the monsters look. They look so good, you guys.
So good.
Like the action is good. The Rock, as always, is awesome.
He's perfect.
He
as
is.
a human.
He's
right?
great. And like the moments, because there's moments where he's like communicating with the gorilla, like, and he's like signing, and it's real touching.
It's like Amy Good Gorilla.
He fucking sells it, man. You're like, The Rock
Did you
is
see?
so good to animals.
Did you go see Pacific Rim yet?
No.
Anybody?
Why haven't I
No, we
not
haven't
seen
seen it.
that?
To be
we all love
all I've
Pacific Rim
seen is Rampage in a Quiet Place.
I saw Super Troopers 2.
Oh yeah,
Was
how was
fun?
it?
If you like the first one, just rewatch that one. Wasn't as good as the first
Mikey
one.
here with life advice.
I did watch
Yeah.
Half Baked last night again.
That's a good time.
It's a great movie.
Anybody see Truth or Dare yet?
I
I'm not
so
going to
want
watch
to.
We got to go see it before
I
it's
so
gone.
want to.
I saw Blockers. That was real fun too.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
How was John Cena?
You see his ass. He's got a big ass.
John Cena.
Is that a good thing?
It's huge. It's a good thing. It's huge.
Is it a
Showed
juicy
in
booty?
Trainwreck 2 with Amy Schumer.
Yeah. You know what I didn't like about that movie?
What did
Amy
you like
Schumer?
about that?
I didn't like that movie because what it did, like I thought that we were going to get a movie about, somebody learning to like love them, like just love who they were. And in the end of that fucking movie, she still gave up who she was to get the man to love her. I thought that was such bullshit.
You were
I disagree.
a feminist right now.
And I
disagree.
get that the idea of the movie is that she, her life was out of control and shit, but like I think that could have been sold an entirely different way.
But she was making some unhealthy choices that I think she even openly said were making her unhappy. So she was removing some roadblocks.
That's true, but I felt like it was to get Bill Hader. Like I felt like she
This
was
is Trainwreck?
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It was like listen, there were plenty of funny
You only
things.
watch it once?
I did only watch it.
You know what
once.
looks really funny? You Were Never Really Here, that new movie from the lady who did We Need to Talk About Kevin. Or
yeah, I'm sure.
Walking Phoenix
Is it funny?
Kills People with a Hammer.
hilarious movies.
It actually looks really good
Freddy Morris.
and hilarious.
I mean, are we officially in summer movie season now?
Starting
May
it's
1st?
isn't it? Yeah.
It's got to start with
I think
this.
it's Memorial
This
Day
has gotta
weekend.
be
Memorial Day
considered.
weekend, right? Yeah.
Avengers isn't a spring
with
week
Han.
movie.
It's
Yeah.
Han Solo. That's
Yeah.
gonna kick it off, right?
Yeah.
All right, so then I guess Infinity War is a spring
No.
movie.
It changed everything.
So
It's a summer
good, you
movie.
guys.
Yeah, they pushed it back. It was going to be the first big summer movie, and then they released it early.
It was so good.
It's because they want to step on Supercon's toes.
That's right. And
what it
SuperCon, if you're in one of the 10 cities that's playing in, and you like a rowdy, dumb comedy, it's fun.
Yeah, give a shout out to the podcast you did.
Yeah, did a show. It's on this feed, so you probably heard it. But with Zach Knutson and Freddie Woff, that's the writer, director, and the production designer. It's a fun movie. It has John Malkovich in it, Russell Peters, Kurgan,
Oh, I like Russell Peters. Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown, and
The Kurg.
it's not highbrow comedy. It's the lowest common denominator, toilet humor type of thing. But it's fun, especially if you're into con culture
and farts.
and farts.
I didn't see it, but
No.
I believe.
There's a lot of crass humor.
love
I like
crazy
to
humor.
preface that. I don't want to sell it to somebody who wants
That's
something
kind of fun.
com-
It feels like a throwback.
It's very much a throwback to stuff like it's a lot like Mallrats or Caddyshack or
because it feels like gross out comedy has kind of had its time and it's over now.
yeah.
Mall Shack or
Is
Catty
it
Rats?
supportive of con goers, or is it kind of
Oh yeah, it's pro con.
pro con?
It's the villain is a kind of a William Shatner type of character who's become super famous.
Get alive.
Yeah, and he's like kind of a bully to his co-star who he starred in a show with when they were younger, and he's got all the success. He's kind of the big draw at the conventions.
He gets all that sweet con pussy.
Exactly, and then there's all the people who are who really just survive on going from convention to
I
convention.
want to see this one now.
It's pretty fun.
A lot of times those movies, they're really hard on the con-goers or the nerds.
It's not. It's pretty. It's on
but
their
it's
side.
they're an easy target, and they need to realize that they're kind of take themselves a little too seriously.
It's the easy joke. That's all.
Yeah, they don't go for in a lot of respects. Maybe this movie would have done better with a lot of the critics had they targeted.
Yeah,
because it's goofy as shit.
Yeah.
It did not. It's not getting great reviews, but I encourage you to see it anyway because it's a throwback to a kind of comedy people don't make anymore.
To bring up a movie that I just mentioned that I watched, Half Baked.
Yeah.
Not remembered well by critics. One of my absolute favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
I'll watch it 1,000,000 times more, and I've watched it 1,000,000 times before.
Does it help if you're baked?
I think Kelley is answering with his eyes.
I actually didn't hear what you said.
Does it help if you're baked?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you definitely should be.
It
enhances.
But do I need to be baked to enjoy it?
I don't know. I think it's real
Have
funny.
you ever seen Half Baked?
You've never seen Half Baked? Oh,
I've came into weed culture late in my life, Amy.
It's like I can't see every movie.
Well, I mean, I saw Up and Smoke when I was a kid. So
yeah, me too.
I wasn't smoking.
Half Baked is great.
Half Baked is so fucking good, but if you are fully baked or even half baked, it's even better. It's so fucking good.
So fucking good, guys.
I can't even handle how good it is.
Excuse me, I yawned.
Anyway, that's
our spring movie roundup.
That's all the news that's fit to fucking throw at you verbally.
We'll try to get back into the swing of doing those little extra Patreon new release shows. It's just tough to get out to see a movie on a Thursday night sometimes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, by the time you're done with Infinity War,
I got bourbon slush.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Did we have any feedback, or are we good?
I think we just wanted to shout out to Amanda. We love you. Thank you for the kind words you said, and we think you're awesome. And
this is a hug.
This is a hug. We're
Do you
with
feel it? Right there. Yep.
We're with you, my friend.
Okay.
You're awesome.
I'm gonna give you an encouraging punch on the shoulder, like
get him, slugger.
Get him, kiddo.
You got this, kid.
And can't wait to see you again.
Yeah. Namaste.
Oh, I do have some bad news.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be at Horror Hound Weekend in August. So,
what?
It's my son's move-in date for college.
I knew 18 years ago when you had a kid, this would ruin this.
I knew
It's going to be up to college.
I knew it. Yeah.
With those meteor experts.
College boys. He's going to get meteor shit all over him.
Yeah.
So
is it going to be like back to school? Are you going to go back there and you're going to put a hot tub in his room and everything?
I'm going to do some diving.
Oh, I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Triple Lindy.
It's going to be just titties and William Ragsdale's. No, it was Keith fucking Christine.
Yep, it was the guy
Keith
from
Gordon.
Christine. Keith Gordon.
Well,
it's Williams Ragsdale.
That's when you
Williams Ragsdale.
Reminder:
That's
if you like this show, and what isn't there to like?
What not?
You give me 5 things. Go to patreon.com/NOTLP to learn how to support us financially.
It's like a BuzzFeed list or something.
You can also support us by giving us iTunes reviews or just reviews in places so people can see. Tell a friend. Knock on your best friend's front door. Shout, NOTLP is good. And run. Those are other things you can do, and those are free. Mm-hmm. So you have to bail yourself out.
Thanks to Ruth and Frank, a couple of new patrons.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks you guys. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Listen, not to disenfranchise any other patrons, but this show is dedicated to you guys.
Yeah.
Mm. And if you do that, you contribute at the $5 or greater. We still have a few of the 2017 pens. Mm-hmm. So when we ship out your 2018 pen, you will get both.
Wow.
Yeah. That's happening. I'm working on it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what you come up with.
I can't either.
All right, let's talk about our Beelzebubs real quick. Here we go. Mandy. Zach.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy and Cassie.
What? Love you guys.
Give another shout out to Notsploitation, Cassie's knitting store.
Oh yeah, if you love cute horror things,
if you love cute,
that are well made.
Does she have an Etsy or just Facebook?
Notsploitation.
She might have an Etsy at this point.
Okay. I just know her from Facebook.
Non-Facebookers need a way to get your stuff.
I think pretty sure that they're on Instagram too.
They are on Instagram.
Not exploitation.
Not exploitation.
But you're going to want these things.
That's not like as in tying a knot.
Yeah, K-N-O-T.
Cannot exploitation.
Cannot exploitation. Yeah, duh. Adam.
Oh, Adam 12.
Brooke.
I'm going to try that next week. I'm going to come up with old shows
Brooke.
for everyone.
Ernest.
Oh, Ernie.
Albert.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Tree and Alex.
So much love.
Congratulations, Tree, on this being your last day of classes for this time.
Yeah, bitch. That's in a good way, I meant. She knows.
She knows.
She gets it. Brandon Boone.
Oh, Brandon.
Oh. I had the cutest idea for Brandon.
Yeah, he did.
Brandon, your Halloween costume is Captain America from Infinity War.
Yeah.
Because you have the same hair and beard.
You do have the same hair and beard.
Yeah.
But Freddy said it was like if Captain America never took the super serum.
It's because he's smaller. And I don't think I said that. I think you did.
Bill in New York City.
Hey, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
New York Bill.
Brandon, you're
Blake
adorable.
Blake Balake.
Yeah.
Mark Watts.
Oh, he's electric.
The anniversary of us meeting Mark at the Flying
That's
Pig is
right.
coming up because the Flying Pig is coming up.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to be there again?
I don't know, dude.
I'm
Are
pretty
you?
sure he just ran a marathon recently too. So congratulations on that.
We got Mikey P.
It's Mikey B. Hi, Mikey B.
Ali.
She's making me bourbon slushies tonight.
Oh, I had one from her the other night. It was real good.
Yeah, they're really.
She does good work.
Does she make them in like a blender or in a bowl?
She makes the ice in a blender and then combines everything in a cup.
In a cup.
Commanda, who we just said that we are virtually hugging.
Love you, my friend.
And Jimmy B.
Jimmy B.
Aggressive. B.
That's all I got.
Aggressive. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Sorry we were a day late,
No.
but we were not $1 short.
And next month we start Conan month, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, boy.
It's gonna be great. Steel. You know, Amy,
it's part of my shtick now.
I know, because
It's a bit at this point.
I think if you,
I'm gonna love it.
I think no.
I'm just gonna love it.
I think if you open your heart,
What heart?
I think if you open your sweet little heart and just let it wash over you, it is fantasy. I know it's not your typical flavor,
It's not my flav.
but some cool shit happens.
Yeah.
There's magic and
All right.
swords.
Tell you what, I will open my heart.
Open your heart.
I just reread The Frost Giant's Daughter.
So
and
good.
The Tower of the Elephant and Rogues in the House.
Yeah, I actually bought
in the house!
That's I got those Dark Horse, the two first omnibus
this is good.
sets for Elise for her birthday because she is very excited about Conan month. She loves Conan.
Conan's the best.
It's a great board game for Conan.
At this
You can play that too.
Ooh, we should.
Truly understand that it's mostly a bit.
I know.
I'll be in.
That's why I said if you
man-thinging
open
it
your
to
heart,
you.
I think you'll enjoy it. I know because I know you.
Groove is in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
We should do a bonus with the Jason Momoa movie, by the way, because I liked it.
Trying so hard to think of something else.
The
wheels just came off.
Y'all smell that? That's the burning in my brain.
Sorry that Andy called you small, Brandon.
No, please continue.
I'm just saying.
Brandon, you know I love you.
He didn't mean you were skinny like what's his name?
All right, everybody, thanks so much, Steve Rogers.
He's a smaller version of him.
He's just a smaller version.
Yeah,
still cut.
Brandon's still cut.
He's still cut off.
I'll tell you that right now. Captain America in Infinity War.
God damn.
Hachi, motherfucking Machi.
I remember during Civil War there was a scene. I was like,
how's his cock?
Oh yeah, when you stood up erect in the movie theater. I remember that.
He says
Andy.
USA on it, like a rocket.
His wiener.
His cock.
No, that's the only thing that the super serum didn't work on. It's real.
It's so average.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's like a green bean, basically.
Oh, but it was huge when he was the original size.
Hoi, hooah. All right, we're done here. Right?
High five, Chris Evans.
High five. Yeah, that was a terrible high five. All right, are we done here?
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Good night.
Frankenstein was wondering if he